Welcome, Marvel fan. In today's video, we're diving into the swirling vortex of rumors and revelations surrounding the Marvel Cinematic Universe's Multiverse Saga. Are you ready for a roller coaster ride through time, space, and alternate realities? First up, Kang the Conqueror, brilliantly brought to life by Jonathan Majors, has been dominating the MCU narrative. From his riveting introduction in Loki to his pivotal role in Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, Kang has been the face of cosmic villainy. But hold on to your cape, the plot thickens. Recent buzz from industry insiders and Marvel Studios' strategic retreat points towards a seismic shift in the MCU's villain landscape. Reports suggest that the iconic Doctor Doom might be stepping into the spotlight, challenging Kang's reign. How will this impact the Multiverse Saga? And what does this mean for Majors' portrayal of Kang? We're peeling back the layers of this unfolding saga, examining the potential of Doctor Doom's entry into the MCU and how it could redefine the dynamics of the upcoming Secret Wars. From the possible introduction of alternate versions of Doom to the intriguing concept of Kang embodying the Beyonder's powers, we're exploring every angle. But wait, there's more. Amidst these developments, there's a whirlwind of speculation about Jonathan Majors' future as Kang. We'll delve into the legal intricacies and contractual nuance that could shape the destiny of this character in the MCU. So, strap in for an exhilarating journey through the Marvel Multiverse. Hit subscribe to stay updated with the latest MCU news, and don't forget to like, share, and comment with your thoughts and theories. Let's unravel the mysteries of the MCU together. Marvel enthusiasts appear to be in line for a delightful experience with the next installment in the Avengers series, perhaps even with the following couple of movies. There's considerable excitement surrounding the Marvel Cinematic Universe's future, especially with Kang the Conqueror stepping into the spotlight, a development that's greatly attributed to Jonathan Majors' latest participation. Lately, there's been talk of Marvel Studios potentially shifting focus from Kang the Conqueror and Jonathan Majors as the central antagonist in the Multiverse Saga. Initially, this seemed quite preposterous, akin to an impossibility. How could they shift gears from the primary villain who was unmistakably established in the first season of Loki, significantly developed in Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, and then expected to continue in Loki Season 2? It was only after discovering Kang the Conqueror that we learned he wasn't originally intended to be the primary villain of the Multiverse Saga. Initially, he didn't have that role in the storyline, yet Jonathan Majors' portrayal of Kang was so compelling that the decision was made to position Kang as the main antagonist. This led to the inevitable query: if they chose to pivot from Kang, who would step in as the next formidable villain? Variety recently released a piece suggesting that Marvel is contemplating swapping out Kang for Doctor Doom. This news has been met with a range of reaction. Many are excited at the prospect, holding Doctor Doom in high regard, while others question the change when Kang's narrative has already been established. Why not just keep Jonathan Majors in the role, they wonder? There are a variety of opinions on the matter, particularly since Jonathan Majors has been remarkable in bringing Kang and his alternate versions to life. Should he be cleared of guilt, numerous individuals would be thrilled to have him continue as Kang the Conqueror. I'm among that group, and fortunately, it appears this will indeed happen. Now, before anyone starts to complain, "Oh no, that's disappointing, I was hoping for Doctor Doom to join the MCU," it seems like this may happen as well. We might be on the brink of a multiverse arc where Kang persists and Doctor Doom enters the MCU stage. It appears we might just get to experience the ultimate combination of these universes. Sources reveal Kang will remain a part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe regardless of the outcome of Jonathan Majors' legal proceeding, with the role set to be recast should he be convicted. This video will provide a comprehensive breakdown of all the pertinent details. Additionally, if you're not already a channel subscriber, consider subscribing to keep abreast of the latest Marvel Cinematic Universe news. Fortunately, we've heard from some insiders that Marvel Studios has decided to continue featuring Kang in the MCU, despite what the article in Variety and Joanna Robinson, author of MCU: The Reign of Marvel Studios, have suggested. There's a chance they were contemplating a new path. That's not beyond belief. It's quite plausible they were giving serious thought to taking a different route and were on the verge of swapping Kang out for Doom. Marvel Studios has just returned from their significant retreat, and the atmosphere this time was notably distinct from past gatherings. In previous session, the mood was overwhelmingly optimistic, with a general sense of confidence among the participants. This latest retreat, however, had a more serious tone as attendees recognized the necessity of discussing substantial alterations that must be addressed. A key point of discussion was the role of Jonathan Majors as Kang the Conqueror going forward. Certainly, this presents a significant issue for Marvel Studios. However, in a recent analysis by Daniel RPK, He mentioned, "My contacts inform me that Marvel remains dedicated to Kang. While they might consider recasting, they have no plans to shelve the character. Should Doom make an appearance in Secret Wars, he's not going to be the primary antagonist." Personally, I'm quite fond of this direction. I appreciate the groundwork laid in the first season of Loki, Quantumania, the subsequent season of Loki, and the anticipated developments yet to come. I'm thrilled about Kang and his different versions becoming the main villain, and I'm equally intrigued by the chance of Doom making his way into the MCU alongside them. The prospect of witnessing a showdown between Doom and Kang amps up my excitement. As previously discussed, there's potential for this to be portrayed in an exceptionally impressive manner. According to the latest buzz and Daniel RPK's insight, Doom isn't expected to be the primary antagonist in Secret Wars. Based on the information we've gathered, it appears we're getting a version of Kang who takes on the role of a Beyonder variant. While the Beyonder won't make an appearance, this particular incarnation of Kang will basically embody the Beyonder, possessing his ability. I'd like to emphasize that it remains Kang, albeit with Beyonder's powers. This aligns precisely with the narrative from Marvel Comics' Secret Wars. There's a storyline within those pages where Dr. Doom acquires the Beyonder's powers, which leads to the creation of God Emperor Doom. While I'm uncertain if it'll occur exactly as such in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, a comparable narrative might unfold involving Kang and Dr. Doom. However, as I pointed out recently, this would require a precise approach. The version of Doom introduced would need to originate from an alternate universe. It's possible they could even bring in Julian McMahon from the initial Fantastic Four movie. I believe it would be extremely fascinating, considering they're reintroducing several classic Marvel characters from past series in Deadpool 3 and Secret Wars. While I'm skeptical about Dr. Doom becoming the primary villain as suggested by Daniel RPK, I am convinced that at some juncture, Dr. Doom will indeed clash with others. It's a logical progression. After all, Dr. Doom is a legendary figure and one of the most iconic antagonists in the Marvel Universe, with ambitions of domination. Upon encountering Kang the Conqueror, I believe he will seize the chance to appropriate some of Kang's time travel and multiverse technology. However, it seems to me that the trio of Kangs will outmatch him. This is likely because they appear to have existed for centuries and possess a profound comprehension of the intricacies of time and the multiverse. In contrast, Doom is essentially a novice in this arena, attempting to decipher the complex. Nonetheless, I anticipate that Doom will assume a significant part in Secret Wars. I'd like to tackle a piece of gossip that's been circulating concerning Kang the Conqueror, or more precisely, Jonathan Majors' portrayal of the character. There seems to be a whisper suggesting that Marvel Studios is legally unable to find another actor for the role of Kang the Conqueror in the MCU due to a contractual agreement with Jonathan Majors. This agreement is purportedly the reason Marvel Studios thought about substituting Kang with Doom, given that they allegedly couldn't cast someone else for the part. The report originated from Weekly Planet's Hot Scoop, a segment where the audience submits rumors. According to one of the emails they received, an individual claims to have developed a friendship with an associate of Jonathan Majors while working on the film Devotion. It was during the production that Jonathan Majors finalized his agreement to portray Kang. The individual recalled inquiring about the deal with his friend, who then divulged certain specifics. Fascinatingly, the unique qualities of the character and the possibility of numerous incarnations meant that Jonathan Majors insisted on an exclusive contract clause. This clause mandated that he alone would portray every iteration of Kang. Such a stipulation might shed light on the whispers of substituting Kang for Doom rather than opting for a different actor. Nevertheless, this assertion probably doesn't hold water. It seems improbable that Marvel Studios would include such a specific provision, yet in the grand scheme of things, this detail isn't particularly consequential. Here's why. Should Jonathan Majors be cleared of any wrongdoing, Marvel Studios will maintain its course. Majors will remain as Kang the Conqueror, with Kang and his alternate versions remaining central antagonists in the Multiverse Saga, ensuring the narrative remains intact. Conversely, a guilty verdict would likely lead to the termination of his contract. The majority of these agreements incorporate clauses concerning moral behavior, along with clear legal safeguards within the contracts that shield the studio from any negative actions or damages potentially caused by the performer. Therefore, if Jonathan Majors is exonerated, there are no issues. He continues as Kang. However, a verdict of guilt could likely annul his contract. Under those circumstances, it wouldn't be a significant issue for Marvel Studios. They could choose to replace Jonathan Majors in the role of Kang the Conqueror, or they might opt to introduce Doom instead. From what's been gathered, considering the numerous accounts from various industry sources, it appears they intend to retain Kang the Conqueror while also introducing Victor Von Doom. Personally, I'd be thrilled by this move. Nevertheless, I believe it shouldn't be the primary Doom Doom we expect in the future, but rather a different version of Doom who aims to challenge Kang the Conqueror. As we reach to the end of the video, please subscribe to join our community and stay updated with our latest content. Your support means a lot and helps you keep in touch. Like and share this video to help us reach others, and click the bell for notifications so you won't miss new videos. Feel free to comment below to share your thoughts and engage with us.